Sam, here we are. Enchanted Kingdom. There's stuff I missed too. Sam. Mystic constantly told us that we need to prepare ourselves even more before trying to take down Thorn. But even if you come back here, Mystic will be nowhere near to be seen.
Curious. I wonder where the Mystic could have gone. Oh well, let me worry about that. You just get to Thorn's Pass as quickly as possible and bring your mother home safely.
But of course.
Life's too short.
And some more nice music. Some of the huts have some nice tracks that you're not able to hear anywhere else, but clearly placed in huts that you're not going to spend a lot of time with. Seems like a kind of a waste of talent that way, but whatever. Still a lot of good songs. And again, playing through adventure games, ones with large enough open areas, you're easy to miss something, and I have missed quite a bit. But whatever, that's why I'm here.
Hello, child. I assume you've seen her. Your mother's spirit in the throne room, I mean. Oh, how it saddens me to see the noble Queen Thena in such a state.
Fancy pitting your wits.
And that trivia I've done before and failed miserably, I will eventually show off the knowledge that I have. Which has everything to do with trying to remember like everything in every place. So hopefully you have a good memory, otherwise you're gonna fail the test unless you're extremely lucky. You're just hovering away. We've probably seen some signs before, those question mark ones, and I haven't spoken about them. But basically, you find a question mark sign at some certain spot, and it'll find the second one and then the third one, which the previous ones disappear. And when you get to the last one, and yes, those question mark ones do give you hints on where the next one is, you'll get an elemental fruit out of it. And I will eventually have gotten all the question mark signs. But for now, here we are in an area that we have visited before, but did not 100%. Of course. What did you expect at this rate? Make a Igneous and we can head on through. So many times where this game saved. You break a crate, you're in a little cache and this game saves. I have never seen any other game that is this heavy on the automatic saving. So, yep, if you want to practice, you gotta make a second file. You have no choice if you want to practice.
It's embarrassing for the son of a dungeon master to get caught out like that. There goes Kameo.
Thanks again. This dungeon was constructed in the distant past by the elves, and enemies of the royal family were put in here. Powerful magic ensures they never die.
I really do enjoy listening to some of the dialogue in this game. I do think this is a legitimately good story. And not to spoil anything, but this game is open for a sequel, which may not ever happen. Because, you know, Rare still needs to make a Conquer sequel too. And they also need to make sequels for this, but they're too busy making those Kinect games. What are my thoughts on Kinect? I haven't had a lot of experience with it, so I can't say for sure, although I have used it a bit at the 360 menus, and I must say it's pretty neat to actually use your hand to go through the selections and whatnot. It makes going through and actually playing a game pretty fun. And I'm sure there must be one or two good Kinect games. I really don't hate this iToy wannabe. Remember those PlayStation 2 accessories? Those webcam-like things? Those existed before the Kinect. Just the Kinect is a lot more popular. And I remember having a lot of fun with the iToy as well. I brought this up because recently, Microsoft announced that they're releasing a cheaper Xbox One Kinectless, which is a good choice on their part, as most people will agree. I'm not too interested in getting an Xbox One as of now. I'm not saying it won't be an overall good console. There's just not a lot in it that interests me right now. Same with the PlayStation 4. Give me some more rarer games that are not Kinect. The sports games. Give me Ratchet and Clank. Give me a sequel to Kameo, Conquer. Give me another Halo. Then we shall talk. But good for Sony having high sales and Microsoft having decent Xbox One sales. Although really, what's with the name anyway? Xbox One. In one episode of The Big Bang Theory, one thing that I strongly agree with, how Sheldon stated that it must have taken Microsoft 1 second to come up with that name. Yeah. Xbox One does sound like a dumb name. Very uncreative. But I'm sure the console does have potential. And today, Sony isn't exactly creative for their names. PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Say what you want about Nintendo. They at least come up with... I mean, yes, they do have the Wii U, but... like, even that's more creative than, like, the Wii 2 and whatnot. Nintendo and Sega are definitely more creative with the names than the other two big companies.
You have to learn this stuff. Welcome to the Chamber
I don't remember if
of
I've been here
Living
before, but
Portraits. It's a
as you can see, there are
memorial to
holograms
history, and if you've never been here before,
of our
I'm
elemental
sure you'll
warriors.
find it interesting.
Get a little history out of them. Pretty nifty looking. I didn't bother reading more information out of them, but you know, they're there on the walls if you want to. Not really a lot of information, and I must have not ever been here before with not drinking that.
she ever stop?
Man, my mouth really does need a rest. But it's almost done. Almost done with the speaking. I mean, yes, I've been recording my voice for an hour before, but it's less noticeable when you're playing. When you're simply watching it, it's more noticeable. At least it is to me. And yes, yeah, the pacing wasn't too bad. I just read through all the question mark signs and, got that fruit. So, woohoo to that. Little did I know. How many more times am I gonna say little do I know? That, you know, one of those things, whatever they're called, sphere-like things, that upgrade
Good grief. It's one of the fabled
Crystal
eyes.
eyes.
I thought all of those had been destroyed.
same dialogue since the very first time. Really don't care.
They were equipped for
But that one increases your strength but lowers your defense. I will not be using any of those because I stated that I don't like having to upgrade if it means downgrading something else.
In all the kingdom. See if you can...
Alright,
Lucky
yes,
guess.
going through trivia.
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess, you say. I look these up.
Lucky... Lucky guess. Lucky guess.
How much more lucky can I get? Lucky guess this. Lucky guess that.
I suppose you deserve this.
Oh, he's sounding reluctant. So hopefully, Pinnacle Studio didn't mess up too much. The commentary, and, well, this will be all for now. This is GamePro. See you all in the next multiple videos.